at least for me. It's nice to have access to a lot of really successful people that are very, humble and very heart centered, and just willing to help.
Yeah, for sure. The old adage, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I like being in the right room because I'm definitely not the smartest person in the room there. So
Right. Yes, that's the only way you grow.
yeah, for sure. So you want a little advice on LinkedIn stuff, what to use it for and how to use it, or?
Yeah, just I need some tips on how to spice my page up, because my background is I'm a musician. I've worked with the Disneyland Resort for 17 years now, and I've done some work in Japan as well as a performer. And then other than that, I've had other just bullshit jobs, right?
Yeah.
In the past, Air Gourmet, 2005, So it's what some advice in terms of experience, because where I'm shifting is in a direction of becoming a coach. And my background is in communication and leadership, metaphysics, NLP, nonviolent communication, um, just mindfulness, spirituality. It's a broad spectrum, and I'm still narrowing down that niche,
Yep.
in a way. But if you have any tips on how I can share that experience, I've done a lot of work with Landmark and with Tony Robbins too in the past.
Yeah, I'm a
Um,
Landmark graduate. I'm a graduate of the Curriculum for Living, so all the courses, all the main courses.
Great, beautiful, cool. And I wanted to know if I should put that in my experience. Does that would that hinder myself in a way? I know some people have a certain listening about Landmark, but then there's a lot of successful people I know that have done the work and they get it and they understand. And so I'd probably want to attract myself to that group,
Yep.
work with
Absolutely.
those people. Yeah.
So is there a new coaching website already up and running for yourself, for your company?
I don't, not yet.
Okay.
I've been really focusing on Facebook and LinkedIn to
Okay.
kind of get my message out. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and so that, I do websites also. I've been doing websites for 25 years. Here's my website for that. Where's my executive? There it is. So I've been running websites now or building websites for 25 years. There's a couple I've just done recently. Here's one for Howard, which is he's on Metal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just redid mine, my LinkedIn Leads one.
What platform do you use?
WordPress mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, I find using WordPress because a lot of clients want to go on their websites and make small changes when they want to. They don't have to
Mm-hmm.
worry about calling their website designer to, change, let's say wording over here, right? They just want to be able to do it themselves. So I give them a WordPress website, I train them how to use it afterwards. So just saying, if you ever want, if I can quote you on the website design, that would be great also. But yeah, here's Howard's Velocity website. Let me just close some of these tabs. I got too many tabs open here. There's Howard's website. Nice and
Cool.
clean and simple. Easy to manage afterwards. Easy to navigate afterwards. A bunch of tabs here, and then it's easy to use afterwards. So clean and simple.
Cool.
That's all you need. All you need probably for yourself is a very, very simple, basic website that you can manage yourself afterwards and use properly. Because when they're going onto your profile on LinkedIn and you're doing any kind of lead generation and marketing, which I highly suggest you do, because with over 800 million people on there worldwide, probably at least 50 million people, at least probably 100 million people in the US on LinkedIn. Probably there's just a great opportunity for you to get lead generation and get marketing on there. The things I would probably do, so I do LinkedIn profile makeovers also. Here's my profile makeover page, but I'll just give you some free information right now in case you want to ever look at this ever. Copy, put this in the chat box. And then I also have my actual lead generation program, which I do the profile makeover as part of it, part and parcel.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I would do to your profile myself right away. Number one, new headshot.
Uh-huh.
Skippy over here. That's probably what? How old is that?
It's about 5 years old now.
Yeah. So very, very important when they meet you, which I see you now with a beard and mustache, looking older, more distinguished, more professional, more wise. They want to see that over here also.
Right.
A new cover banner was very, very important.
Mhm.
Changing up this information over here, and yeah, you can put the stuff for Disney. Drop it down. I would probably remove, and I'm recording this for you. I'll give it to you free afterwards. I would probably get rid of the driver, Eric Gourmet, and data entry off assistant. Only those in there anymore. But I might work at Universal Studios musician, because even for people who hiring you as a coach, that's a cool initial conversation. It's like, really, you work at Disneyland? Wow, how is that going, right? How is that for you in your life, and what'd you learn about that, right? And then maybe put some more things about leadership in here, as opposed to just being a musician, right? How the leadership role was given to you, what you did with it, and how you maybe change some of the dynamic in the hotel for those different positions as being a leader, like how that affected your life. Next thing would be your recommendations. If you go to my profile, so recommendations like testimonials, Google reviews, my profile. 74. Your profile, not at all. And also recommendations are super, super important. I've done PERS profile. I work with J11 already on what do you call it?
Cool.
The metal, Garib, right? So very, very important. You have all these little features and functions happening on your profile, for all centered around business coaching, leadership coaching.
Yeah. Do with the recommendations. Do you go to those people and ask for recommendations, or
Yeah, so what you do is you go to someone's profile, like you and I connected on LinkedIn. I go to your profile, I click on request recommendation. This new thing drops up. How are we together? You're a client of mine, let's say. My position at CEO LinkedIn Leads, and then I have a whole recommendation getting strategy, but basically that's how you do it. You just send it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And then, for now, as far as a website goes, I was thinking for leadership here, I just want another one I just designed for another person. So she does leadership coaching. That's exactly what you do. And here's her website. So very simple little slideshow. That's Allison. So she's a high-end leadership coach. About us, services, right? So reviews, testimonials. I subscribe to our newsletter. Thing in the bottom here for getting email marketing happening for yourself. And so, once again, it's very, very important that, before you do any kind of real outreach on LinkedIn, you have the foundation put together properly for your business.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then, and then once you do have all those things put together, besides doing, excuse me, actual outreach on LinkedIn and actual marketing and lead generation on LinkedIn, LinkedIn has some great tools. You have the event platform. So I'm telling all my clients, like I'm doing, is create your events on LinkedIn, and then invite people to your events, and then follow up with them to make sure they actually come to your event. Here's my next event happening on LinkedIn. On the 18th, 19th, we had one in October. We're going to do basically one of these, except for December. We're going to do once a month. So two sessions once a month as one of our lead generation funnels.
Okay.
So I help my clients with all these different things, putting these together. But the great thing about this is once you have this done, you can click on invite connections, and you can invite your connections on LinkedIn. And it keeps on going down, all your first connections. And then once the connections are invited and they've said yes, you can actually manage attendees, and you can download this also, and you can email them. So,
Okay.
all these really cool ideas of offering, free information, free consultations, on LinkedIn. This all this stuff here, because I've been doing this for 9 years and I figured out all the systems. It works really, really well. And then once you have your event on LinkedIn, you can go to your groups and invite people on your groups even. And so here's all my groups on LinkedIn, and all I do is I just go right click, open link, new tab, open link, new tab, open link, new tab, and then I just pop my event with a little message onto my groups.
So you can make groups inside of LinkedIn also, almost like
You can
on
join
Facebook?
groups, you can create your own group, right?
Cool.
So
I've been exploring that part.
all these cool things you can do on there, all to start filling your funnel. For myself personally, here's my calendar.
Mhm.
It's been like this for 9 years. Every single week. So today I have, these are all sales calls. You're not really sales call, but you know what I mean by calls on people, mostly sales calls, mostly people who have actually booked on my calendar from my calendar booking link. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this week so far I have 12, 13, 14 sales calls this week already. And that's been consistently on my calendar every single week, week after week, month after month, year after year, like this, every single week for the last 9 years. I literally had to do no other marketing because I spend beforehand for my website design and marketing company probably 2 or 3 grand a month on Facebook ads and Google AdWords and all those things. And now it's just like LinkedIn. That's all I need.
Wow. That's great.
So for you, for your business, starting a new business, great way to get new clients, man. That's a great way to get new clients.
Okay. And it seems like you can get a broader, um, you could just paint a broader stroke with LinkedIn than you can on Facebook.
Yeah, you can do other things, and it's not you can do different really things because basically Facebook and LinkedIn almost have the same things you can do. It's just
Hmm.
a matter of who are you targeting.
Hmm.
A LinkedIn user has a average income of 75,000 plus per year. A
Hmm.
Facebook user has an average income of $30,000 per year.
Hmm.
And so, where's your better ROI, right? Especially when you're doing B2B sales like you would be
Yeah.
doing.
Hmm.
This is a space, man.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, LinkedIn was always an afterthought when I first created it years ago. It was always
Exactly. Well, people
like
didn't
Facebook
understand,
too.
right? And then a lot of people come tell me, it's like, well, I'd love to use this over here. I have no idea what to do or how to do it. So with my Done For You program, and I'll send you some information on it. I'm not trying to hard sell you at all, but if you want some help at all, I'll send you the information on my program. If you want to do something with me, great. I'd be happy to help you out. But this is really what you need to do. So, for you, steps would be A, website, B, profile redesign, C, go onto LinkedIn and start doing actual connection requests and real actual marketing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, those are the things you can do on there. And as long as you're doing it properly and you're not spammy and you are very, very careful not to contravene LinkedIn's rules, you can get some really, really phenomenal ROI.
Cool. Okay. Great. Thank you for the
So,
feedback.
yeah, no problem at all. I'm happy to send this video to you. So I'll send this video to you on a link on my Google Drive, along with the messaging on things I can do for you.
Wonderful. And I think I think I started a WordPress site a while back, so I need to dig in and find out
Yeah, if
what's
you have a
going
platform already, we can just build on the top of the platform, just
on. Yeah.
take it over, and that's actually build your actual site on there.
All right, great. Yeah, I'll take a look at everything. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem at all. There's a whole opportunity here, whole new world out there, man. It's just a matter of using it properly.
Cool.
Okay, well, have
Great.
a great day. Looking forward to seeing you on Metal, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Alan.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Talk soon. Bye.
Bye.